Hello everybody, Joe Bagdones here, and welcome back for another episode of One. It's been like 6 days since the last recording session. We're somewhere deep going down the Akane Route rabbit hole, so that way maybe we can go down her rabbit hole, if you know what I mean. but yeah, it's been like 6 days since I last recorded. Yesterday I recorded the Muv Love episode, which was also late, and at the end of that I said, yeah, I'll go do the one recording, like, right after this, probably. Yeah, that was a bold-faced lie. It's the next day. Like, 20 minutes after I finished that recording session, I sneezed, and I, like, fucking split my top lip from how chapped it was, and it just fucking hurt. Like, I just lost all motivation to do anything, and I'm just like, fuck it, no, not today, thank you. Anyway, yeah, we got to do a bunch of skipping around, skippy-dooey, see a bunch of new scenes. I have no idea where I am on this route walkthrough because they don't have the days listed. It's just a wall of choices. So I'm gonna be skipping around until we find the next Akane scene and choice, and or either both. And I will see you all when we arrive there. So. Jump cut for you. Okay, it's only been about a minute, and I'm here. Jumped forward the next day. Mio just spilled soup all over us, and here we are. End of school day. Hey, what's up? What's up, Akane? Hey, Akane. I tread casually, calling out to my classmate. She turns around and smiles in response to my warm greeting. And then she cheerfully replies with, "Hi, Kohei." What's wrong? Even quieter than usual today. I was thinking we'd go home together. You? Me? So that we can grow closer to each other? And with that, and with this unequivocal denial, she turns her back to me and leaves the entrance hall. Akane steps sharply through the school gates and down the road home. Exchanging casual greetings with a number of acquaintances on the way, she proceeds towards the shopping district. Is this like some wildlife documentary? You just like, are you David Attenboroughing her? And so... Oh fuck, I can't even do a David Attenborough voice. I'm sorry guys. I was about to go into Nigel from the fucking Wild Thornberries there. Nah. And you don't want to hear me do that. That was a terrible impression. Oh my god, I'm gonna stop. Let me take a fucking sip of my coffee, god. I'm a little loopy right now, in case you can't tell. I was up all day yesterday playing Hearts of Iron 4. Base Hearts of Iron 4 is boring, and I don't care for it, so I just play the mods. Kaiserreich's good. New Order is also good. New Order just had a big update recently, so I've been playing that. Fucking Alp's Death Cult. I completely fucked up my game because once I unified Western Siberia, I didn't understand the mechanic for when the rebels rose up, and it's like, oh, I lost. It was not based. And then that was like 9 p.m., which is very bad because normally I'm supposed to go to sleep like around noon to 1 if I want to keep my sleep schedule. So I woke up, it was like 4:30 in the morning. I slept on the couch because it was one of those nights. I say as I'm staring longingly at my couch, which is actually really comfy. It's a sectional, so if I like put like my upper torso and head kind of like where it kind of turns into like an L, you know, there's the 90-degree bend. There's a lot of room there. And yeah, it's comfy. Yeah. And end of tangent. Let's go. Akane. Yeah, boy. The place is lively around this time, with housewives pressed to prepare dinner. Paying no heed to them, she passes through the shopping district. Taking a turn into a side street, she continues her journey home. Suddenly, her footsteps come to a stop. Standing in the middle of the footpath, she slowly turns around. She sends a look of reproach towards the person walking behind her. That person being... Could it be that you mean me? You kind of are just stalking her right now, my guy. There's no could it be about it. She looks at me with a troubled expression. Oh, it's just something I felt like doing. Yeah, it's kind of weird. She has a point. But my house is this way too, you know? I just couldn't help myself. Her expression of blame suddenly dissolves. Turning back around, she begins walking again. Yeah. Don't want to get the neighbors talking. I've got conflicted feelings about this. Still, I guess it all turned out okay. I stride over to stand by her side. Confirming that I've caught up, her gaze turns back to the road ahead of her as she continues walking. Oh god, my sinuses, give me a sec. Ew, that was gross. But my nasal passages are a little clearer, so hopefully I won't be sounding like Squidward. Do you always go home by yourself? By the way, Akane, are you in any clubs? Nice. I see. Ask as many as you like. I'll answer, as long as it isn't about the answers to the homework or global affairs. Come on. Get into politics. Don't be a fucking coward. Enlightened centrist, Kohei. My man just wants to grill. I mean, yes. We have one of those unpleasant but persistent relationships. We've known each other since we were in primary school, but I never imagined she'd follow me to this school. Just how long does she intend to stick around me anyway? It's not that I dislike her, but there are times when I find her annoying. But to be honest, I'm grateful too. It's hard to describe, but it just feels right to have her by my side, as if it's only natural. I wish she'd just leave me alone, but if she did, I think I'd probably complain. Is what I'm saying wrong after all? Yeah, you think so? Really? Do you have one too, Akane? A childhood friend? Then that childhood friend of yours must also be... As I turn to face her, her feet comes to a stop. What's wrong? She responds by pointing down a side street. I see. Well, I guess that's as far as we go together then. Let's go home together again sometime. Hey man, I need to fucking score those points. Got it. Just leave it to me. Gotta hit all those fucking vent flags. With a well then, and a light bow, she begins to walk in the direction she had indicated. After seeing her off, I too begin to walk in the direction of home. Yep, and he's gonna go fucking disassociate about eternity, so I'm gonna go disassociate as I press the fast forward button until we get to the next Akane scene. See you guys there. Okay, yeah, it was 30 seconds, and we're at the next scene, so, hey Akane, let's go home. Hey Akane. I call out towards her receding figure as she's about to leave amongst the clamor. Her feet briefly stop before moving again as though nothing had happened. Hey! I quickly chase after her. Picking my way through an avalanche of going home club members, I spring down the corridor. Akane!
Hi.
She turns to face me in a rather forced manner, with her usual irritated expression. What a coincidence to see you in a place like this. Come here often? She murmurs back exasperatedly. How about it? Why don't we take this chance to go home together? She responds with her usual reply and continues.
今日は用事があるからまだ帰りません。
I see.
は
In that case, I'll wait until you're done.
い、迷惑です。
She doesn't mince her words. Okay, if it's a bother for you, I guess there's no helping it. I'm sorry. I'll see you later.
違います。
She whispers sadly while staring down at the floor.
後編に迷惑がかかります。
Now, Akane, you know what they say about assuming. The saying is it makes an ass out of you and me because assume is spelled ASSUME and makes an ass ASS and abbreviation for the word you YOU. You can just put you, the letter U, and then ME, me. What? She was worried about me? That's okay. You don't have to worry about me.
時間かかります。
How long?
2時間。
That's nothing. So that'll make it about 5 p.m. when you finish. I glance at my watch and confirm the time. I'll go and kill some time until then.
迷惑じゃないですか。
2 hours will pass by in a flash if I take a nap in the club room.
はい。
Let's leave it at that then.
部室どこですか。用事が終わったら行きます。
That's the light. Complete fucking wishmouth. It's the Light Music Club. You'll find it in the block with all the cultural club rooms. Do you know the place?
はい。
Well, that's that then.
はい。
Giving a shallow bow, she leaves down the corridor. I watch her disappear before turning to walk in the opposite direction.
公平。
I turn around at the sound of Akane's voice.
できるだけ早く用事済ませます。
So saying, she turns to go down the corridor. Now then, still plenty of time left before I'm to meet with Akane. Thus, as declared, I decide to go and sleep in the club room. Oh, fucking voice just dying on me. This is what I get for sleeping right next to the... How big is that? It's like... I'd say it's like 2.5 feet by like 4.5 feet, the size of the heating grate on the floor. Yeah, I was sleeping like 7 feet away from that, and it was just blasting out hot air the entire night. So, my everything has no moisture in it. Thank you, water. Man, it's crazy how we're biologically designed to fucking love water. Like, you wake up in the middle of the night and your throat's dry and you go get like a cold glass of water from the sink. It's like, so good. I kind of miss having well water though. City municipal water, it's fine, especially because I live out like right on the edge of where like a suburb turns into like someone's private like cornfield. So it's fairly like not urbanized, so the city drinking water is fine. But having your own like electric well that pumps your own groundwater, that's the stuff. Where was I? Passing through the corridor, filled with members of the Going Home Club, heading to the entrance hall, I walk towards the club room. But it's cold. It's unbelievable. Is there a draft? I'm just gonna assume that's a funny way of spelling draft. Or maybe that's a proper way of spelling draft, in referring to like an air current. Is there a draft coming in from somewhere? The winter wind that flows down the narrow corridor carries a freezing chill with it. Naturally, the fact that I'm coatless is nothing short of a disaster. Shivering as I walk down the corridor, I catch sight of a familiar figure in front of me. Hey, senpai!
こんにちは、浩平くん。
Misaki-senpai turns around, gently returning my greeting. Is this where we get our coat back from Io? If so, I'll just skip. Yeah. Give me your coat. Shake. Someone's shaking me. Did I time that skip perfectly? Oh my god, I'm a master at holding down the control key. Is that you, Nagamori? Let me sleep for just 3 more days.
お腹すきます。
Actually, I'm paralyzed. I can't move.
金縛り。怖いです。
Never eat the pufferfish. As you can see, it doesn't look like I'll make it to school.
どこの学校ですか？
So you just leave me behind and go on ahead by yourself.
どこにですか？
Nagamori, you're talking just like Akane.
長森さん。
And not just the way you're talking, even your voice sounds like hers. Not just your voice, even your face.
来ました。
Same. Yep. God, my fucking brain rot is so bad. I'm fucking ruined as a person. Let me just I'm just gonna screenshot this real quick. Yeah. Save that for later. Wah! Nagamori substituted herself with Akane.
すり替わってません。
Not a bad trick, Nagamori.
違います。
Where am I?
部室です。
Ah. It's coming back to me now. I see. I'd completely forgotten.
はい。
What's the time?
4時半。ちょっと早いです。
I see. Rousing my sluggish body with all my strength, I get up from the table and stretch. Are you all done here?
はい。
Let's go home then.
はい。
Given the time, it's not surprising that the entrance hall is relatively empty. Our conversation doesn't exactly sparkle, but we exchange a few occasional words of banter between us. I come up with a topic, and Akane an acknowledgement. There's a different emotion hidden within each one of her ever-consistent replies, so it's fun in its own way. Changing our shoes, the two of us head outside together. Bathed in the setting sun, we walk out from the school gates as if chasing our own extending shadows. How poetic. Want to hear something cool?
はい。
It's top secret information.
はい。
Actually, believe it or not, this is Misaki-senpai's house. I jab my finger towards the Kawana family's house across from the school gates.
誰ですか？
Well, now that you ask me,
知り合いですか？
yeah,
それで？
that's all. Come on, let's go. Akane has a complex expression on her face as I urge her along. Hey Akane, why don't we stop off somewhere on the way?
寄り道？
Yeah, actually, there's this really delicious taiyaki store around the corner from here.
たい焼き。
Akane comes to a complete stop. It's cheap and tasty too. Guaranteed to be filled to the tail with bean jam. Akane fixes her gaze firmly on the side road. I bet it'd be delicious to stuff your cheeks with taiyaki on a cold day like this. So, what do we do?
行きます。
Her decision is instantaneous. Okay, it's settled then.
はい。ここ、本当に道ですか？
Yeah, we have to go, like, left or something. Or is it right? I don't know, man. Fuck! I take the lead along a road, or rather, a gap between two buildings. Akane follows from behind. Going through here ought to be a shortcut. She follows after me without a word. Walking through this excuse for a road reminds me of when I was a kid. Back in primary school, I'd often drag an unwilling Nagamori along to explore places like this.
やっぱり道じゃないの？
Of course it is. It's just a foot road. We continue further. Must be my imagination, but I swear this road is getting thinner. Suddenly, I stop, having come face to face with a serious situation. Oh, this is a problem. The path splits in two. In front of me, the road diverges in two different directions.
どっちですか?
Who knows? Wait, Akane, don't turn back without a word like that.
知らないんですか?
It's been over a year since I've last passed through here. Hey, I said not to turn back without saying anything like that! Now, the odds are 50-50. Well, that's not too bad, right? Now then, which path should we go down? Boop. You know, just a good save for safe measures. I think we went down the right path. Oh God! Ignore the scrolling. Oh God. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we went down the right path the last time, and that was like the dead end. I don't know if there's another choice there. The guide says to go down the right path, but I can't remember. Let's trust the guide, and if it's the same scene we've seen before, we'll do the left, you know, just to see new things. All right, let's try the path on the right for now.
はい
Having decided the route to explore, we advance once more. Walking sideways, we progress along a path barely large enough to accommodate a single adult. You okay, Akane?
いいえ
She shuffles along awkwardly while protecting her long pigtails with her hands. Just like tuck them down the front of your shirt. Hang in there, Akane. It's only a little farther. Probably. Hang in there, Akane. Just a little further.
何回目のあと少しですか?
4, I think.
5回です
I'm surprised you remember. Want to hear for the 12th time?
聞きたくないです
Looks like we can get out through here. Thank God. And it's the park, right? I hear a tired sigh coming from behind me. Quiet as ever, I see. You ought to express your joy with your entire body. Another sigh. During our exchange, we arrived at our destination. Alright, we made it out. I pull out from the narrow road, well, I suppose it's not really a road anymore, to find...
どこですか?
Akane softly murmurs. Where do you think it is?
学校に見えます
Looks like the school to me too.
少なくともたい焼き屋さんには見えません
No, it does not. I don't think it does either. To think that we've accidentally discovered a shortcut to school. Talk about lucky, huh? Silently, she looks up at my face. Her gaze is clearly accusatory. Maybe we should have taken that left turn back there after all. Sorry.
はい
Sighing as I look up the sky, I notice that the sun has almost set. We have most definitely seen this scene before, so I'll just drop a little saverino there, and we will do a little timeline hopping and go left. It's the path to the left, I think.
本当ですか?
If I remember correctly, it should be left, I declare. By the way, this is a big lie. I don't remember anything about a fork in the road at all.
嘘ついてませんか?
What makes you think that it was?
どうして動揺してるんですか?
Akane's riposts are harsher than usual today. Is this the magic of Taiyaki at work? Anyhow, let's try going left here.
はい
Checking for Akane's nod of agreement, I take the route to the left. The passage is dim, and we're surrounded by high walls. Despite this, however, it's easier to walk along than I had anticipated. As expected, walking along this dark, damp passage isn't easy for a girl. It's an alleyway. It shouldn't be, like, super damp. Are you okay? She moves forward slowly, taking care not to scrape her pigtails against the walls.
まだですか?
According to my memory, it should be just a little farther. Needless to say, I have no basis for believing this at all.
嘘ついてませんか?
I mean, it wasn't a purposeful lie, just my brain made up things. Not at all. false memories. I didn't mean to deceive you. It just happens. The only reply I give is a sigh. Finally, I begin to notice changes in the road I had thought would go on forever. Suddenly, I come to a stop. Akane looks at me quizzically. We're going uphill.
上り坂
That's how it feels, anyway. It's too dark to see ahead. Light from the setting sun doesn't reach as far as this passage. Naturally, this means that I can't tell what things are like ahead of me.
本当にこの先にたい焼き屋さんがあるんですか
Hey man, your guess is as good as mine. Absolutely. Absolutely not, I'd say.
行きましょう
Yeah. Urged on by Akane, I have no choice but to step further into the mystery zone. We walk along the unknown passage, silent the entire time. Why don't we play Shiratori?
嫌です
Good. It sounds like you're still feeling okay.
元気じゃないです
Her voice sounds uncomfortable. Hang in there, Akane.
はい
Because I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, I'm fine. In this manner, we continue onwards. At last, we come out to a small clearing. Ah, Akane, we finally arrived somewhere. This clearing, it's... What? Where is this place?
林の中です
From my side comes Akane's completely calm reply. We had exited the mystery passage to end up in the hills. Aren't you surprised, Akane?
びっくりしました
Me too.
ここでたい焼きを売っているんですか
If someone set up shop in a remote place like this, it'd go broke in 3 days. She fixes me with an accusing stare. I think you've probably suspected it by now, but
はい
we're lost.
たい焼き
Sorry, but we're in no position to worry about that right now. Not knowing where we are now, it follows that we don't know the way home from here either. What now, Akane?
どうするんですか
No idea. Anyhow, let's try and make our way onto the main road somewhere. We should be able to manage from there.
たい焼き
We'll have some next time, okay?
はい
Relying on only the setting sun and the two of us wandering through... What? Relying only on the setting sun, the two of us wander through unfamiliar places. By the time we manage to somehow stumble onto a main road, our surroundings are completely enveloped in darkness. Saying a brief farewell to Akane, I warily tread home. With nothing in particular to do, I turn the lights off. Lying down in bed, I quickly fall asleep. Hello, Eternity. No, we will not be paying attention to you. Goodbye. Okay, jump forward like a minute. Day passed by, 2 days, I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. We briefly missed one little tiny Akane scene where they said hi in the rain on their way to school. It was like 3 lines. There's no need to go back to that. Hey, let's go home together, Akane. Okay then, let's go.
はい
Nice weather, but it's a little cold, isn't it? I walk alongside Akane on the familiar road home from school.
はい
Her reply is curt, but somehow I can feel gentleness about it too. Shall we hold hands?
嫌です
That's a shame. I purposely give an exaggerated sigh, taking a casual glance at her expression as she walks by my side. As there's a height difference between us, it's as though I'm looking down at her from slightly above. She continues to walk with her usual lack of expression. There's something about an air of a French doll about her. I think it's the giant blonde fucking braids, my guy. You know, just for once, I'd like to see her with a panicked expression. Fucking sixth sense is kicking in. She looks back at me with a puzzled expression. Oh, it's nothing.
はい
Tilting her neck ever so slightly, she turns her gaze back forwards. The paved promenade Promenade. I don't know, man. I'm not French. It sounds like a French word. Well, a lot of words in the English language are French. Like, the way like word distribution is broken up in the English language, it's like a third of the words are French, another third are like Germanic in origin, and like another third are like Scandinavian/Danish in origin, because of how many different people have fucking lived in Britain for how many centuries next to each other, just fucking cross-pollinating language. It's actually really interesting, fucking, like, the study of how languages spread and linguistics in general. Super cool. There's a really good podcast called, like, The History of the English Language or something. It sounds extremely boring, but if you're into, like, fucking Proto-Indo-European tribe migration patterns and how that affects language across the Eurasian continent, then it's pretty good, and I'm a fucking nerd, and I love that shit. The asphalt road running through the residential district. I also completely fucking mushmouth that at the end. And beyond that, suddenly it comes to me. Now that I think about it, this is the area where they sell that stuff. I'm stuff. Insert black and white picture of Robert Downey Jr. with the dog memes. And by that stuff, I'm referring to a product one might tentatively call a soft drink. You mean a fucking soda, my guy? And yes, it's called soda. I will accept pop, but if you call all sodas Coke, you're a fucking savage. And yes, I just did call all people from the south of the United States savages. I do not take back what I said. Sherman was right and should have gone farther. Woodrow Wilson, one of the worst presidents in the United States. Fuck you, fight me. Why tentatively, you ask? Because this one is disgusting. Oh, is it Moxie? Dude, I fucking love Moxie. There's a viciously awful flavor about it, which bad taste and not to my taste. Don't even begin to describe. Okay. Unless you're from like 2, maybe 3 states in like the northeastern US, you'll have no idea what the fuck Moxie is. It is one of the like oldest sodas still being produced in the US. It has a weird bitter aftertaste, like after you like have a sip. It tastes fine, just tastes like a weird cola, but then like it settles on your tongue, and if you're not ready for it or used to it, you'll be like, because soda and bitter isn't something you would expect to go together. But it's one of those sodas back from when all sodas were tonics sold in the drugstore for medicinal purposes, and its like main ingredient is some like medicinal root. Created 1876. Patent medicine, Moxie nerve food. Produced in Lowell, Massachusetts, but it's really popular in Maine and New Hampshire. Similar to root beer, bitter aftertaste. Yeah, but what's the main ingredient? What flavor is it? It's like gentian root extract. Very bitter. I actually like it. As a kid, I hated it, but now that I'm like an adult and my taste buds are burnt off by drinking nothing but black coffee and like dark beers, I actually find it really refreshing. If you go on Amazon, you can find some and order for yourself. I do it whenever I go to like work functions to fucking surprise people with it, because they'll be like, oh, what's this? So, oh yeah, I'll have some, and then they drink it and they're like, what? And I'm like, haha, all the Moxie is mine. Still can't believe it's an actual soft drink. But seeing as it's sold with the black tea and orange juice in the vending machines, that's probably what it is. Well, at the very least, I guess it looks like a soft drink. Might even say it looks pretty tasty. But there's that mysterious taste, which defies classification as spicy or sweet. It's so unpalatable that you'd think your primal human instincts were rejecting it. Incidentally, I've never seen anyone finish an entire can of this stuff. Several brave challengers have valiantly taken on this liquid. I think that's the appropriate description. But the results have been disastrous. Disastrous? Oh, I'm a fucking mess of syllables today. Personally, I've taken the challenge several times. But each time, I found myself in agony, having to run up against that high wall. To think that something like this can still continue to be sold in public places. It's a real mystery. If Akane takes a sip of this, I'd like to see that. I'd really like to see that. But I get the feeling I'm not gonna like the consequences. I know. I'll recommend the drink to her, pretending I know nothing about it. That way, it won't be as if I'm getting her to drink it out of curiosity. Right.
顔がにやけてます。
No, it's just your imagination. Seems like it was showing on my face. That was close. Now the question is, how do I get Akane to drink this stuff? The only way is to naturally steer the conversation into offering her a soft drink. Like this. Hey, Akane?
はい、
Are you feeling thirsty?
乾きました。
I'll bet. We've walked for quite a while since leaving the school.
はい、
Well, there just happens to be a vending machine over there, so why don't we take a break?
嬉しい。
That's how it should go. Hey, Akane?
はい、
You feeling thirsty?
乾きません。
I'll bet. We've walked for quite a while since leaving the school.
乾きません。
Well, there just happens to be a vending machine over there, so why don't we take a break?
嫌です。
You're terrible at improv, Akane. The rule is yes and. You never say no to the other person and deny their improv. You gotta let it roll with the punches, you know? And that's how it goes in reality. Why not?
どうしてと言われても、
Are you really not thirsty?
そんなことに嘘ついてどうするんですか？
She responds to my question with one of her own. Well, it's just that I'm thirsty.
まだ学校を出てから10分も歩いていないです。
Yeah, but again, this dry winter air. Actually, I just had PE last period. You guys are in the same class.
期末テストです。
I'm surprised you know.
同じクラスですから。
This could be a problem. As we're having this exchange, the vending machine in front of us is drawing closer and closer. It'll be somewhat shameless, but my only choice now is to resort to forceful methods. Oh look, it's a vending machine full of delicious-looking soft drinks. What great timing. Let's take a little break here and give our thanks to God for this convenience. Looking as though she wants to say something, Akane is forced to stop alongside me in front of the vending machine. Since it's my idea, I'll treat you to something today. I take out 2 100 yen coins from my wallet and drop them into the slot. Then, as I reach out to press the button for that drink,
コーラがいいです。
I freeze. Or rather, I have no choice but to come to a stop. Cola?
はい、
You sure?
コーラ。
As long as it's not RC Cola, that's fine. RC Cola is trash. Again, I am bad-mouthing the South. You have bad taste in soft drinks. Absolutely.
そこまで言うのなら変えてもいいけど、
In that case, let's make it this.
それにこだわりますね。
Look of suspicion. She suspects. Oh, it's just that it looks kind of tasty.
そうですか。
Don't you think there's something attractive about this original can design?
思わないです。
My hand slipped. Click. Whew, clumsy me. Still, I guess this one's good too. I forced the can into the dumbfounded Akane's hands. Come on, check it all down in one shot before it cools. It's hot?
冷たいですけど
Yeah. Don't worry about that. Again, another mention of soda history with Joe Bag of Donuts. Dr. Pepper, back in like the fucking 50s and 60s, it was advertised as a drink you fucking heat up. Like you make a toddy out of it. You like heat it up in a pan, then like pour it in a glass over lemon. Surprisingly, it's like pretty good, and yeah, I can see it because Dr. Pepper's kind of like a spiced soda, you know? It's less I don't know how to describe it. Like generic cola flavored, and yeah, I know cola's like also like a nut and a spice and whatever, but you know what I mean. Dr. Pepper, it's like the fucking 23 mystery spices. It's like the KFC of soda. Akane silently regards the can in her hands. She stands there for a while, unmoving. Does she suspect something after all? Akane, listen. I bought that can just then from the vending machine over there. I don't know what you're suspecting, but it's a product for sale to the general public in a public place, so... Hiding my agitation, I tried to line up a sound argument. But as I do, Akane cuts me off with a sad expression.
疑ってないです
I see.
はいただ悪いと思っただけです
It was like $1, don't worry about it.
ありがとうございます
Oh, it's nothing. Having a guilty conscience, as I do, it feels absolutely terrible to have her say that to my face,
いただきます
as we're about to prank her. Okay. Pushing her finger against the can, she opens the pull top with a... She stares at the can in her hand. A mysterious can design that stirs the curiosity more than the desires to consume. The suspicious fragrance that fills the air upon the lid being opened. And the venomous-looking color. I've confirmed this before by pouring it into a cup. At this point, she's even noticed the otherworldly aura about this drink. Gripping with both hands, she stares at the opening. Finally, apparently having steeled her determination, she slowly draws it towards her mouth. Gulp, gulp. She closes her eyes and tilts the can. Gulp, gulp. She still looks fine, but that's only for now. General opinion is that the kick for this kind of drink comes in later. Gulp, gulp. Gulp, gulp. Gulp, gulp. Gulp.
おいしい
No way! Akane, did you really drink that stuff?
はい
You weren't just pretending to drink it while siphoning it into a plastic bag hidden next to your chest, were you?
そんな器用なことできません
Yeah, that'd be a pretty cool magic trick, though. Secretly changing the contents of the can or something, then?
何のために
She's the point there. You really drank it then?
嘘ついてどうするんですか
No way. To think that you emptied an entire can of this drink with its destructive taste. Any way you look at it, that's a lethal dose. As I say this, I notice a gaze coming from my side. She's staring intensely at me, or rather, glaring.
そんな危険な飲み物を勧めたの
Crap! No, actually, it's supposed to be good for you.
致死量って何
What could it have meant? I don't understand a difficult term like that. Akane? Could it be that you're angry?
怒ってます
Yeah, I figured you would be.
はい
I'm sorry, I didn't mean any harm. It's just that, well, you know, I was curious. It was all my fault. I'm sorry, Akane. I'm sorry. I really am.
山陽堂のワッフル
Oh, waffles.
それで許してあげます
Turning her back to me, she begins walking again. Okay, yeah, it's a promise. She nods before coming to a stop.
いえこっちだから
She points down the side road diverging from the way we're going. I see. Well, see you later.
さようなら
Giving a little bow, she disappears down the lane. Watching her figure until she's no longer in sight, I too set off in the direction of home. End scene, because I don't want to read about eternity. I've read enough about eternity, and I've come to the conclusion that it doesn't make any sense. Like, yes, it's like abstract. I no longer feel connected to this world because everything that I believe in and care about is gone from it. So I just decided to fade away, like metaphorically, you know. But then all these people come around and like all these attachments to like life, and you know, finding new meaning. But you've already like determined, steeled yourself that I'm gonna do it, and then as the conflict, he goes away, but then he comes back and he's like, I've decided to live. Life is worth living. Yeah, it's literally the end of Evangelion. But yeah, I get it. It's that's the point of eternity, and I don't think we'll ever get full answers on it. It's proto-key magic. I don't gotta explain shit. It's fucking magic. How does the shit in air work? I don't know. How does the fucking magic shit in canon work? I don't know. How does the fucking magic shit in Clanad work? I don't know. Well, they did kind of go more into depth about it in Clanad, but that's beside the point. Anyway, yeah, I've been rambling. I gotta rewrite down my time code because the time I wrote for my cut was like 2 minutes ago. So like 50, I'll say 51 minutes. Okay, yeah, see you guys at the next Akane thing. Mwah. Okay, and we're back. It's been like 2 days in-game. We went to the library, gave Senpai our address for New Year's cards and all that fun stuff. And now we're at the grassy fields. A place whose existence I hadn't even acknowledged up until now. A place I'd considered no more than a patch of weeds by the side of the road. But from the moment I acknowledged it, it became a special place. Akane. A pink umbrella peeks out from the gaps between the withered brown weeds. I gradually make my way through the thicket of withered, rain-soaked weeds. Ignoring the soaking my trouser hems are receiving, I step in front of the figure in the middle of the empty lot.
おはようございます
Morning. It's Akane, standing there with her usual absence of emotion. Hey, today's exams are on Japanese and history, right?
そんなこと聞きたかったの
It's just an icebreaker. Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you. She casts her sad gaze to the puddle-filled ground. So let's get going.
信じて
Speak up. The strengthening rain threatens to drown out her voice. Because you wouldn't believe me. That's what it sounded like. What's wrong, Akane?
何でもないです行きましょう
How are you feeling about today's exams? Leaving a trail of footprints in the muddy ground, Akane walks over to be by my side.
国語は歴史の得意な方です
You're gonna need to speak up, Akane. I can't hear you over the rain. Really? That's good to hear.
当然は大丈夫ですか
I mean, no, but not at all. I fell asleep at my desk last night.
頑張 ってください。
Well, I'm sure I'll manage somehow.
諦めはいい方ですか？
Maybe.
私は諦めは悪い方です。
Yeah, you've got a point. Okay, I guess I'll memorize this timeline while we walk. We head towards the school, desperately checking our knowledge against each other's. The two of us arrive through the back door just in time to see the teacher for first period coming into the front.
よし、教科書のノートをカバンの中にしまえ。
That's a signal for our fourth day of end of semester exams to begin. Has it stopped raining? With so much spare time during this exam, I can afford to look out the window. In other words, I've stopped caring. Chime rings, bringing the day's exams to an end. Nagamori comes up to me carrying her bag, just as she did yesterday. That I skipped through. It was kind of tough today too.
じゃあ、まっすぐ帰らないとダメだね。
Yeah. No. Okay, let's have some fun on the way home today. Okay, now let's go and get some of those long-awaited patapoya crepes.
浩平ずっと食べたいって言ってたもんね。
Yeah, it's not easy for a guy to line up by himself at a place like that. I've been over before, my guy. You can do it. It's fine. No one cares. Times like this, I'm genuinely grateful for Nagamori's existence.
それに今日だときっと空いてるよ。まだお昼だもん。
Damn. Well, Interesting. Interesting. According to this guy, I was supposed to get an Akane scene there, but I didn't. When's the last time I saved? Can I go back? Can I change the timeline? I can. Okay, let's explore. You know, let's do a little on-screen, exploration here. Yeah. Let's have some fun. Nope. Guess we're fucked. Either that or there was nothing there to begin with anyway. Weird. I'm not gonna focus too hard on it. Anyway, jump cut till we find Akane again. Something weird and strange has happened. We found, that's right, unread dialogue. I'm holding down the control key, and it's not even skipping. How crazy is that? I guess I'll head home for the day. That was bad line read, but don't worry about it. Picking up my flattened bag, I step out into the corridor, setting off on the road home without incident. Cool. Yeah, I'm skipping over that. Three, two, one. Okay, yep, back to Akane at the grassy fields. I stand there in front of that place. Drops as the water pour down from my umbrella. A lonely place. And at the center of it stands Akane. Hey, Akane. Looking glum as always, I see. Akane? Now, there's something a little strange about her. She looks in my direction with empty eyes. Her voice is even weaker than usual. Don't tell me you're really feeling sick.
そんなことないです。
As she whispers, her body begins to topple like a puppet with the strings cut. Hey! I try to rush over to her, but the soft mud impedes my advance. spite of that, someone managed to arrive by her side and support her. What did I just say?
話してください。
If I do, you'll fall over.
構いません。
If you fall over, your uniform's gonna get dirty. Of course, if you don't mind it getting dirty.
嫌です。
She turns to avoid my gaze. Time passes as we remain still.
本当に大丈夫です。
You don't sound alright. I see. I gently let go of her body. Her feet still seem a little unsteady, but she seems alright for now. It's about time we get to school, isn't it? You're not gonna run to school today of all days, right? If you start walking slowly now, you ought to just make it.
はい。
She gives a slow nod. Then, the two of us leave the empty lot. I walk through the rainy streets with Akane at my side, watching the wavering pink umbrella next to me the whole time. I take my seat as the chime rings and the day's lessons begin. And yeah, short little scene, which we'll skip forward again. See you wherever Akane is. We did it. We did it. We've hit what's probably most likely the Akane route proper, because look, we're on the walk to school, and I'm mashing the control key. Let's see if you can hear it. And the text isn't skipping forward, which means we in there, boys. Ugh, it's freezing. The wind is a little strong on the last school day of the second semester. It's the kind of weather that makes you painfully appreciate the harshness of winter. I could go for some ramen. Ramen. I'm talking about ramen. I've got this fierce urge to eat some.
さあ。
Man, now I want some ramen. Some good, some heavy pork ramen with lots of fucking garlic in it. Like old man ramen. I want some shokuchi ramens, kimchi ramen. Ugh. I don't like kimchi though. I gotta be honest, not a fan.
前に一度行ったとこだね。
Yeah. How could I have forgotten? Now that it's winter, I've got to have some kimchi ramen from that place.
そうだね。
What? Nagamori's response is rather unfavorable. Oh, right, she doesn't like garlic. I'd forgotten about that. Sorry, Nagamori, we can't be friends anymore. Last time we went, you would have thought that she died. If I remember correctly, her face turned a different color turned a different color just from the smell when we walked in the door. I have to reposition my mic because my pop filter is cutting off the text box from my normal reading posture because I just moved it around so you could hear the clickety-clack on my keyboard. Which I probably need to get a new keyboard because, yes, I have a mechanical keyboard, and yes, it does have, RGB lights, but I always just set it to blue, except I've had this keyboard for 4 years, and some of the blue lights are starting to go green, which isn't great, but I like it. It's a good keyboard. I'm not gonna change it over some lights fading.
公平が行きたいんだったらついてくけど。
Nah. Why are we getting Nagamori scenes? What's going on here? No, it's fine. I think. I don't know. This is weird. This is probably an added scene from the fucking PS1 that the patch put in. No, it's fine. No, it's fine.
どうして行こうよ。
You couldn't handle it, remember?
いいんだよ。我慢するから。
No, you shouldn't go if you have to endure it.
我慢 ってほどでもないんだよ。行こうよ、小吉ラーメン。
Really?
行こ
Well, I guess there isn't anyone else I can just impudently ask to join me today. In that case, come with me. Yo, Nanase.
う。あ、おはよう。
おい折原
Hey,
すぐに
Sumi.
体育館に移動だぞ行こうぜ
Oh, really? Looking around, like a river flowing upstream, I can see the guys shuffling back outside the classroom. Well, let's go then. The principal speaks, the guidance counselor speaks, the head of the year speaks, and then we heave a collective sigh as yet another person takes the stage. It's that kind of boring closing ceremony. Still, considering that it's the last thing to endure before the end of the year, everyone manages to bear with it. Besides, it's not as if there's a single person seriously listening to all the talk. Everyone's thinking about the holiday that starts tomorrow. Returning to the classroom, there's a brief wait before the last homeroom.
折原、今日予定入った？
Yeah, we're gonna go get ramen. Well, let's see. Enough to keep from being bored.
え？夜も？
Yeah, Nagamori agreed to accompany me.
なんだ、結局自らなんじゃない。
Yeah, we're only going out to eat some ramen though.
こんな日にわざわざそれだけ？
So we want to eat ramen. What's wrong with that?
さすが幼馴染って感じね。
Looking up, I see Hige coming in with a bunch of printouts. Hey, Nagamori, you better come.
なんとか行くよ。
Nagamori leaves her club activities. I'm impressed that she can be bothered, given that it's after the closing ceremony.
なんだ長森さんとどっか行くの
Yeah, we're just gonna go get some ramen. Yeah, at night.
今年こそ恋へと発展か
No. We're just gonna go get some ramen, you idiot.
はあ本当にそれだけのことなのか
Yeah, that's it.
何をわざわざこんな日に紛らわしすぎるぞお前たち
The celebration with Sumi and the others begins at noon and continues until after 7 when it's completely dark. It's a fairly packed party, with friends calling their own friends over. I try playing the saxophone as a joke, but to my embarrassment, it doesn't make so much as a squeak. Yeah, I can't do woodwinds. I don't like the way the reed fucking vibrates. It's no bueno. I don't like the feeling. Cause if you do get a squeak, it causes the vibration to get all wacky and it fucking tingles your lips and it's like ugh, ugh. You get a buzz like that sometimes if like when I'm playing my trumpet, if you get a little air leak on your lip, it starts to vibrate right there and it's just like nope, no thank you. Still, it's time well spent with the number of people there, and most importantly, a holiday tomorrow. Everyone's in a good mood. Everyone wants to unwind and cause a big commotion. The party looks to continue on forever, but I decided to pull out, having suddenly remembered my promise with Nagamori. I just happen to be getting hungry too. I wonder if she'll be there. It's already been 30 minutes. As I come out of the school gates, I run into a shadowy figure standing there, staring into space.
もう遅いよ。
Yeah, hey Nagamori, where's Akane? Sorry about that. I had a tough time getting out of there.
でも公平の30分ならマシな方か。
See?
でもこんなことしてたら本当の彼女と待ち合わせになった時に振られちゃうよ。
You think so?
私だから許しちゃうけど。
In other words, you wouldn't dump even a loser guy like me.
公平だからだよ。
Yeah, it's because you're friend zoned, you're not getting dumped.
それより時間。私あんまり時間空けられないんだよ。
There's less expectation there. Okay, let's hurry then.
でも走るのは嫌だよ。少しくらいクリスマスの夜景楽しみたいもん。
In that case, it doesn't really matter that I came out late after all. I can read.
まあね。
Right then, let's go. Lolicon 24 hours, my kind of fucking store. Oh yeah, that's the good shit. Gonna screenshot that real quick too for my personal collection. Side by side, Nagamori and I walk through the lively evening streets. The two of us are just friends, and the only place we're headed is for a ramen store. Two of us would eat ramen and then part ways, just like that and nothing more. But even so, she's willing to be alone with me on a day like this. If I seriously confessed to her, I wonder if she'd be willing to be my girlfriend. No, that isn't right. That's not the way she feels. Childhood friend who's glad to accommodate the trouble I caused for her. That's not a relationship between a man and a woman, and it never will be. Not for an eternity. It's just this special evening that's causing me to see things the wrong way. Just that, and nothing more. The winter holidays arrive, and at last, it becomes the new year. But for us, the New Year's season is a mess. Sumi and a few other close guys party in my room, and like they've taken up residence for 3 days and 3 nights. Of course, there's no smoke without fire. There's a number of empty bottles rolling about next to the heater table.
ところでさ、折原、お前、長森さんとはどうなってんの？
Non-existent? Strange. Why does this particular topic always become unavoidable when I'm with a bunch of guys come together to drink? What do you mean by that?
お前たち見てると、二流のラブコメ見てるみたいで腹が立つんだよ。
The remaining 2 guys are sleeping at the heater table, emitting a loud snores. Just say kotatsu. It's fine.
つかず
We know.
離れずね、ムキーって感じだ。
We're friends, so of course we're not too close, not too distant.
それは本心か？本心なんだな。
Yes, you idiot.
それじゃあ長森さんが不憫じゃないか。
Why?
お前の踏ん切りを待ってるんだぞ、あの子は。
Oh, that's ridiculous.
いや、お前は大根のように鈍感だからな。その点、俺はカモシカのように敏感だからわかるんだよ。
Yeah, you're probably right, but... So you're saying you can feel it through your legs?
何にしても、俺は女心には敏感なんだよ。疑惑の目で見てるな。
Very
この俺
doubtful.
を。
You only have one Sprite. Can't trust you. Sure am.
じゃあ試してやろうじゃないか。電話使うぞ。
Yeah, whatever.
何番だったっけか？
Taking the portable phone off its stand, he begins to push the dial buttons.
ああ、夜分すみません。すみと申しますが、水香さんをお願いします。
Oh, Nagamori, she ought to be able to dodge this.
あ、もしもし、夜遅くにごめんね。起きてた。そう、よかった。あのさ、長森さんって彼氏いなかったよね。それでさ、今好きな男の子とかいる？
I like this, Sumi.
え？どっちなんだよ。はっきりしようぜ。
Someone knocking on my door. Hold on, give me a sec. Okay, it was nothing. It was just the mailman. I thought it was someone knocking on my door. It was just my post box that sits right next to my door being closed a little loudly. It's fine. Everything's fine. The police haven't come for me yet. Ah, come on, Nagamori.
その言い方じゃいるんだな。やっぱり入るって。
What? Damn, you're good, Sumi.
でさ、それってズバリ折原だよな。
He's cutting straight to the chase.
違う？否定しきれてないのはその通りだって言ってる証拠だぜ。
え？
うん。やっぱりか。長森さんもあんなバカ好きになって苦労するよな。
Hey, is she serious?
そうな。あいつに言いたいことがあったらちゃんと自分で言うさ。俺は何も聞いてない。じゃあ とりあえず切るよ。うん、おやすみ。
Damn, is the Akane route the hard cucking fucking Nagamori route? I know all the other ones are like they're soft cucking because you know it just kind of happens in the background, but is this one we going in on that detail? He hangs up with a blip.
ということだ、折原。
Ugh.
お前にそんな気はないと言っても向こうにある。これは放っておけないよな。
Why not?
お前にその気がないならそう伝えてやらないと。長森さんだって次の恋に出会えないだろう。お前が縛り付けてんだよ。そのつかず離れず状態でさ。
Okay, Sumi, you got a point here. I was dissing you earlier, but you're also entirely correct in this scenario. That's her decision, isn't it?
お前も最低の誠意を見せてやれば。それともいっそくっついちまうかな。ほら。
He tosses the receiver over to me.
何か言ってやれよ。束縛を解いてやるか、あるいは受け入れるか。
I stare at the receiver. It's not my fault that I don't feel that way. Is there really need for me to call her just to tell her that? Sheesh, she sure is a burden. I press the dial button.
はい、長森です。
Ah, that idiot Nagamori suddenly picking up. Hello, it's Orihara here.
あ、浩平？どうしたのこんな遅くに。
Look, just listen to what I have to say.
うん、聞くよ。
I want us to stay friends, Nagamori. Listen, Nagamori, I want us to stay friends.
うん、私も浩平とは友達でいたいよ。
は？
どうしたの？友達でいられないの？浩平どっか行くの？
I mean, yes, but that's not the point. No, I just thought you didn't want to stay as just friends.
どうして？そんなこと言ってないよ。浩平とはずっと友達でいたいよ。浩平といると面白いし。
Something's wrong with this conversation. Listen, let me ask you something. Just before I called, did Sumi... Huh?
飲むぞ、折原。
You pulled the cord out, didn't you?
知るか。ほら、飲め飲め。
This guy... He even carefully calculated the fact that I'd call her.
しかし、これでお前たちの友情関係はさらに深く。
Go to sleep, you idiot. Whacking him with the bottom of the bottle, I sent him crumpling down backwards onto the floor. Oh my god. Unfazed, he begins to emit a thunderous snore. This is ridiculous. I climb into bed too. Finally, our lazy winter holiday comes to an end. Did I accidentally fall on, like, the weird Nagamori route? Hello? It's always the sound of the curtain being drawn back, letting in sunlight that shoots through to the back of my eyes. Hey, where's Akane?
ほら、起きなさいよ。
What are you doing here?
あっきれた。今日から学校だよ。まさか忘れてたの？
What? It does? Oh, my head hurts.
うわ、一生瓶だらけ。まったく、何やってんだよ、もう。
Hey guys, get up. They're all gone. In response to my call, Sumi and the others all come shuffling out from under the heated table at the same time. Oh, they were all under there.
長森さん、おはよう。
びっくりしたよ。
ということは、今日から長森さんも参戦？
You've got school today, you idiot. Sure you don't need to go home?
え？なに？すっかり忘れてた。おい、お前たち帰るぞ。
Yeah, you all need to go home and fucking shower and brush your teeth. They noisily stampede their way out of the room. Oh, those guys are as good as late.
ほら後編も急いでよ。私たちも遅刻するよ。
Yeah, you're right. Yo, Nanase?
おはよ
Is it just me, or have you gotten a little fatter?
う。いきなり失礼ね。太ってなんかないわよ。
Is that right? Well, not that it matters either way.
おはよう七瀬さん。年賀状届いた？水香、おはよう。届いた。猫だらけの。
Yeah, this idiot over here always sends one with cats on it, regardless of which animal's year it is.
可愛いんだからいいんだよ。
What kind of reasoning is that, you idiot? The lessons are boring, but it's generally good to be back at school with friends who I can joke around with like this. Everyday life that repeats over and over. Did I get a bad end? Everyday life that repeats over and over again. Trivial exchanges with friends and the occasional chance encounter. Break times that we spend laughing unreservedly together and boring classes. Looking back on it now, it's been a long, peaceful time that felt like an eternity. But now I know for certain that eternity exists. Bruh, did I actually bad end? Fuck. I know it.
永遠はあるよ。ここ。
Yeah. Fuck. Yo, this guy failed me. Piece of shit. Well, well, that didn't go as planned, but, this is where we stop for today, I guess, and next time I'll go back and actually try to get the Akane route. Is it because I didn't... Hold on. Is it because I didn't go fucking right at the alleyway? Alright, hold on. Let's brainstorm here. It's not over yet. My dude fucking eternity'd out. No, we skipping mode. Fuck. Yes. Exam studies. Go home together. Go home with Akane. Library. Here's... Give me your address. Yes, Akane. That's address 2. Let's have some fun on the way back. Invite Akane along. Okay, I didn't get this choice last time, so I honestly think me deciding to go left at the road fucked us over hard. Hold on, let me just save here. Because I'll save over that. That's fucking bad. Fuck off, Nord. You're not even sponsoring me. Okay, yeah, this right here. I fucked us. My curiosity literally killed the cat. In this case, the cat being Kohei, because he faded from fucking reality. Anyway, yeah, this is where we're gonna end it. Next time, we'll be picking up for the Akane route proper, and I hopefully won't fuck it up so bad next time. So, hope to see you all there. Later.